Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our 8th edition of Q&A with the superintendent regarding the budget revote scheduled for June 17th. Yesterday, I was standing in front of the Rogers building and I explained that capital projects in the operating budget are prohibited when you are forced to go to a contingency budget by New York State rules. The other piece that we want to talk about today are additional cuts that are mandated by a contingency budget regarding what is referred to as administrative codes. Now, these administrative codes, if you're in a contingency budget because you've not reached the 60% supermajority vote on your budget twice, requires you to keep these administrative codes at the same level as last year's. And what that would require us to do, and the reason I'm here at Oakview, is one of the main cuts that we would have to implement if we go to a contingency budget would be the closing of the Teacher Learning Center, which is located here at the Oakview building. I talked a little bit yesterday that capital projects in the operating budget would postpone the maintenance of the buildings and would cause some possibilities of unsafe conditions over a period of time. But folks, suspending the work that goes on at the Teacher Learning Center has a very direct relationship to what goes on in our classroom. It is in this building and it is with our Teacher Learning Center director and others that we maintain our value system and our focus on differentiated instruction in student-centered classrooms, ultimately to make sure that each and every child gets to challenge their potential every single day. It is so important that to postpone that work for a year would be something that is extremely troubling. I would not choose to do it, but once again, it's in that list of $1.5 million cuts that is mandated by the state when you're in a contingency budget. So certainly this week, these conversations this week have not been fun. These are all poor choices that we may be forced to make, but I feel that it's necessary to inform you, the public, about the ramifications of state law and contingency budgets. So hang with me. I appreciate you listening. If I in any way confuse the issue around contingency budgets, please feel free to call me in my office at 336-2983. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow.